Welcome to Cambodian School. Today we're learning lesson 60 from Sipo Rien An textbook by Pan Sitaran. Lesson 60 in Khmer we say Merin Ti Hoksap. It's on page 64. In this lesson we are learning another set of consonant clusters which in Khmer we say Pchen Chnep Sam. These are the consonant clusters where the initial consonants are the second series consonant bo and po, clustering with second series subconsonants. These consonant clusters follow the second series consonants. Okay, so now let's read the consonant clusters. Bojing no, pno. Bojing ro, bro. Bojing yo, pure. Bojing ngo, pngo. Bojing nyo, pure. Bojing jo, pure. Bojing no, pno. Bojing lo, plo. Okay, so now let's read the rest of the page. Bojing no, pno. Pno pno. Bojing ro, bro. Bro pr. Pr ko, pr. Bojing ro, bro. Bro bro. Bro so, bro. Bojing ro, bro. Bro bro. Bojing ro, bro. Bro pra. Bojing yo, pure. Pure pew. Bojing ngo, pngo. Pngom, pngom. Bojing yo, pure. Pure pure. This row here is silent. Bojing yo, pnyo. Pnyo pnyo. Pnyo wo pnyo. Bojing jo, pure. Pure pure. This row here is also silent. Ro ria so ria bantok moi ra. Pure ra. Bojing no, pno. Pno pne ko pne. Bojing lo, plo. Plo plu ko pluk. Bojing lo, plo. Plo plu. Bojing lo, plo. Plo play ngo playing. Bojing lo, plo. Plo plia ngo pling. Bo ro to te so te borte. To tom ngo tang. Lo la yo lai. So this row is silent. So sa. This row here is also silent. Bojing lo, plo. Plo play ngo playing. Mo how ro ri. Bojing mo kmo ai kmai. This row again is silent. Yo ngo yung. So som bo ba mo bam. No na so na bantok moi na. Let's read the entire sentence. Borte tang lai so sao playing mohari khmer yung sambam na. This left side picture here is read pure. Okay, and the right side here is read raw. Okay, now the two pictures, okay, are read pure. Okay, so now let's look at this lesson in more detail. Okay, let's look at clustering the second series consonant bo with subconsonant no. Okay, bojing no, pno. Okay, so now let's read these words. Bojing no, pno. Pno ngo, pnong. Bojing no, pno. Pno pno. Clustering the second series consonant bo with subconsonant ro. Bojing ro, bro. Okay, so now let's read these words. Bojing ro, pro pria ko pria. Bojing ro, pro pria ngo priang. Bojing ro, pro pr ko pr. Bojing ro, pro pru. Bojing ro, pro pru so pru. Bojing ro, pro pru no prun. Bojing ro, pro pru so pru. Bojing ro, pro pray. Bojing ro, pro pro. Bojing ro, pro pra. Bojing ro, pro pro. Clustering the secondary consonant po with subconsonant yo. Po yo, pure. Po yo, pure, pure, pure. Po yo, pure, pure, pure. Okay. Once again, this row here is silent. Okay. Clustering the secondary consonant po with subconsonant ngo. Po ngo, pngo. Po ngo, pngo, pngo ia, pngia. Po ngo, pngo, pngo pngom. Clustering the secondary consonant po with subconsonant nyo. Po nyo, pyo. Let's read these words. Po nyo, pyo, pyo cho pyo, bentang moi, pnyot. Po nyo, pyo, pyo lo pyo, bentang moi, pyol. Po nyo, pyo, pyo ia, pye go pye, bentang moi, pnya. Po nyo, pyo, pyo ia, pye so pye, bentang moi, pyo. Po nyo, pyo, pyo ia, pye vo, pyo. Clustering the secondary consonant po with subconsonant jaw. Po jaw, pyo. Okay, so now let's read these words. Po jaw, pyo, pyo ngo pyo, bentang moi, pyong. Po jaw, pyo, pyo lo pyo, bentang moi, pyol. Po jaw, pyo, pyo ia, pye bo, pye, bentang moi, pyok. Po jaw, pyo, pyo i, pye da, pyet. Po jaw, pyo, pyum. Po jaw, pyo pure. Once again, this row here is silent. Clustering the secondary consonant po with subconsonant no. Po no, pno. Po no, pno go, pnog. Po no, pno go, pnog, bentang moi, pno. Po no, pno ia, pnia lo pnia, bentang moi, pnol. Po no, pno e, pne no, pnen. Po no, pno e, pne go, pnen. Po no, pno pnom. Clustering the secondary consonant po with subconsonant lo. Po lo, plo. Okay, so now let's read these words. Po lo, plo go, plo, bentang moi, plo. Po lo, plo yo, ploy. Po lo, plo ia, plia. Po lo, plo ia, plia to, pliet, bentang moi, plot. Po lo, plo ia, plia mo, pliam. Po lo, plo ia, plia vo, plio. Po lo, plo u, plu. Po lo, plo u, plu go, pluk. Po lo, plo e, ple ngo, pleng. Po lo, plo ia, plia ngo, plieng. Here is a list of all the words that we have read, plus a few others, to help us practice this lesson. Okay? As before, we are going to read these words without sounding them. Pnong, pnu, pew, pure, bria, brieng, brought, brien, briep, briei, briel, brech, brieg, breen, bruk, bru, bruh, broi, brul, bruh, brun, Pruh, pruah, pruach, pruin, pruel, pruh, prớt, prớl, priep, preng, pré, prech, prey, prok, prau, prum, preh, proh, pnia, pngum, pnhách, pñol, pញាក់,ភ្ញាស់,ភ្ញៀវ,ភ្ជង់,ភ្ជុល,ភ្ជាប់,ភ្ចិត,ភ្ជុំ,ភ្ជួរ,ភ្នក, ភ្នក់, ភ្នល់, ភ្នែន, ភ្នែក, ភ្នំ, ភ្លក់, ភ្លយ, ភ្លា, ភ្លាត់, ភ្លៀម, ភ្លាវ, ភ្លី, ភ្លុក, ភ្លើ, ភ្លើង, ភ្លើន, ភ្លៀង, ភ្លេង, ភ្លេច, ភ្លែត, ភ្លាំង, ភ្លោះ, បំប្រង, ភ្ជួររាស់, ភ្នាក់ងារ, ភ្លីភ្លើ, and ភ្លើតភ្លើន. Okay, let's read this sentence. បរទេសទាំងឡាយសរសើរភ្លេងមហោរីខ្មែរយើងសម្បើមណាស់ Once again, បរទេសទាំងឡាយសរសើរភ្លេងមហោរីខ្មែរយើងសម្បើមណាស់ Okay, so now let's go over the vocabulary. Phnom is a generic, often derogatory name for any montagnard tribe. Savage, barbarian, to be uncivilized, or barbarous. Phnom is a bill fruit. Okay, so this is bill fruit. Phew is a wind or storm, a typhoon, a hurricane, anger, fury, or rage. Pure means to hang, to suspend, to allow to dangle, or to postpone. Priya means to disperse. Example of a crowd of people or herd of animals. Priya means to be sparkling or glaring. Priya means to draft, to plan, to sketch, to make an outline, to design, to make a dry run, to check or to test. Brought means to part with, to say goodbye to be separated from a loved one, to divide or to separate. Priyan means hunter or fisherman. Priep is a pigeon. Priyi mean to scatter, to spray, to emit sparks, to sparkle, to spurt, to gush. Or a class of supernatural female beings, especially the souls of women who have died in childbirth, usually seen as a will-o'-the-wisp, ghost, phantom, or evil spirits believed to cause illnesses. Priel means to spread, to extend, to emit light, or a kind of shrub where the bark of which is used to make rope and the leaves are used to make torches. Priel means to be faded, to be light-colored, to be pale, to be vague, to be dimmed, or to be unclear. Prech means to wink, to blink, or a kind of wild plant where the leaves are used as vegetables. Bright means to be dripping, to be running continuously, or drop by drop. Pri means to be black and shiny. Pring is a Jamlan plum. This is Jamlan plum. Okay. Prak means morning. Pru means to to have goose flesh or goosebumps. Pru is a sound of tearing or pulling something out of the ground. Sound of something heavy falling, a thud, or a thump. Proi is a tuft of hair or feathers, fin of fish, fringe, threads, or lint. Prol means to scare off, to panic, to rouse. Example, a flock of birds, a swarm of bees, or to startle. Pro means to bark, to bay, or to yelp. Prune is a generic term for several internal, usually worm-like parasites. Pro is a sound of bang or boom, sound of someone falling down or thud. Bro is a sound made by squashing or stepping on something rotten, brittle, or rustling sound. Broad means to experience or to feel a sudden emotion, to have a sudden desire for, to boil up, to bubble up, or to come to the surface of a boiling liquid. Broin is an arrow or dot. Broel is a woven sheet of bamboo twigs used as a barrier net for fishing, or plaited bamboo splint. Bro means to spit out or spray saliva, or to squirt a mouthful of water out. Brod means with a start, in a startled manner, or suddenly. Bro means to be stupid, frivolous, silly, or absurd. Priep means to be full, or to be filled with, to be filled to the brim. Praying means fate, luck, predestined affinity, chance, to be ancient, to be antique, to be old, primordial, or legendary. Pre is a silk cloth. Pre means canal, creek, stream, small river, tidal river, very common element in Cambodian places. Okay, to fork or to divide into 2 or 3 branches, to be naturally twinned, divided, or paired. Prai means jungle, forest, woods, wilderness, to be wild, undomesticated, or savage. Broke means to be rotten, to be soft, to be spongy, to talk profusely, or chatter. Bomprong means to be fresh and pretty, example of a face, radiant or charming. Pro means to be old and unmarried. Prom means carpet, rug, line of separation, limit, boundary, landmark, or milestone. Brah means the Buddha, God, celestial, a holy being. Bro means because, sin, to sow seed, to scatter seed, small objects, etc. Pnya means to be dear or to be beloved. Pnya mean to stub out, to snuff out. Example, a cigarette or a candle by crushing the end against something. Peel means to dab at or to pat repeatedly, to jerk something. Example, bait especially to attract attention. To touch or bump lightly against. Pnya means to wake up, to be awakened, to appear, to arise, to be startled, to be surprised, or to be stunned. Pnya means to hatch eggs or plots, to rouse or to awake someone's intellectual awareness, or help to develop intellectually. Pio means guests, visitors, or client, especially of a prostitute. Pchong means to point or aim a weapon, to insert or stick something into something else. Pchol means to weave leaves into thatching or bags, or to reconcile two parties who have been quarreling. Pjob means to fasten, to attach, to connect, to bring or put together, to adjust, to fit, to set, or to coordinate with. Pchit means to bring together, to bring near, to patch up, to seal, or to join together. Pchum means to assemble, to bring together, or to unite. Pure means to plow. Pnog means to think about or ponder momentarily, or to have a sudden inspiration or a hunch. Pno means bang or covered fire, bonfire, campfire, or mounds of earth or leaves put over a fire to create clouds of smoke and drive insects away. Pnal means to bet, to lay a wager, or to gamble. Pnain means coil, ring, something coil or spiral. Pnag means eye, bud of a tree, or cell on the skin of a pineapple. Phnom means mountain or hill. Plo means to sample, to taste, or to try food. Ploy means to let out a secret inadvertently, to make a slip of the tongue, or to blurt something out. Pleer is a salad made with raw meat, especially salted beef or fish, which has been marinated in lime juice or vinegar, bean sprouts, carrots, green peppers, and cucumbers. Plot means to deviate, to depart from, to make a mistake, to blunder, to slip, to stumble, to shift or change position, or to dislocate. Pliam means immediately, at once, or right away. Pleo means to be flat tasting, tasteless, bland, or mismatch of clothing. Pli pla means to be idiotic, to be silly, to be very stupid, or very confused. Pluck is a tusk of an elephant, ivory, or bull elephant. Pla means to be stupid, to be foolish, to be silly, or to be naive. Plung means fire, and by extension, any substance which has a burning taste or effect. Flame, light, flare, or electricity. Plun means to be overjoyed or to be overwhelmed with joy. Pliang means rain. Playing means music, musical composition, orchestra, band, musical ensemble. Plate means to forget. Plat means immediately, in a fraction of a second, quickly, for moments, or instants. Plang means to lose consciousness, to be negligent, or absent-minded. Ploh means to be born at the same time, to be double, to be twin, to fork or to branch out, or to join or sew two pieces of cloth together. Pura means to plow and to rake. Pnekngia means agent, deputy, official, person in charge, employee, or agency. បរទេសទាំងឡាយសរសើរភ្លេងមហោរីខ្មែរយើងសម្បើមណាស់ Let's read one more time. បរទេសទាំងឡាយសរសើរភ្លេងមហោរីខ្មែរយើងសម្បើមណាស់ which mean all foreigners give excellent praise to our traditional Khmer music. Okay. In lesson 59, I skipped one vocabulary, prat, which means to be strict or tough. Okay. So this lesson is on page 64. 64 in Khmer we say Hoksabun. Now please take out a piece of paper and a pencil and learn how to write some of the words from lesson 60 together. Okay? First, let's write Pno. Pno, Bojungnor, Bojungnor, Pno, Pno, Pno. Okay? Bojungnor, Pno, Sra'au, but because this is the second series, Sra'au changes its sound to Sra'au. Okay? So Bojungnor, Pno, Pno, Pno. Right. Prak. Bojungro. Bojungro pro. Sra. Change the sound to sra. Bojungro pro. Pro pr. Pr ka. Prak. Okay. Right. Pro. Bojungro. Kind of crooked, but it's okay. Bojungro pro. Pro u. Pro. Pro sa. Pro. Right. Pro. Bojungro. It's crooked here, make it smooth. Okay. Bojungro pro. Pro sra. Sra change the sound to sra. Pojing ro pro pro. Right, pre. Pojing ro pro sra change the sound sra. Pojing ro pro pre. Right, pew. Pojing yo. It's too close. Pojing yo pure sra. Sra change the sound sra. Pojing yo pure pew. Right, ngom. Paw. Pojing ngo sra change the sound to sra ngom. Right, pure. Paw, excuse me. Pure, not paw, but paw. Pojing yo pure sra pure has raw, which is silent. Okay, pure. Right, peel. Paw. Pojing yo pure sra ear. Pia vo peel. Right, pure. Paw. Pojing jaw. Not quite right. Okay, let's cross it out. Okay, let's try it again. Pojing jaw. Okay, jaw is just like a cursive W. Okay, better. Pojing jaw pure has raw, which is silent. Okay, and then raw sra change sound sra ear. Ro ear sorry.បន្តមួយរស់ pure រស់ right ភ្នែក paw ជើងណ paw ជើងណ ភ្នអែស្រអែ change sound ស្រអែ paw ជើងណ ភ្នអែភ្នែក៏ភ្នែក right ភ្លុក paw ជើងឡ ផ្លស្រអក change sound ស្រអ៊ុ paw ជើងឡ ផ្លអ៊ុភ្លុក៏ភ្លុក right ភ្លឺ paw ជើងឡ ផ្លស្រអឺ change sound ស្រអ៊ឺ paw ជើងឡ ផ្លអ៊ឺភ្លឺ right plain paw ជើងឡ ផ្លអេ playing or playing. And finally right playing. Paw ជើងឡ ផ្លស្រអៀ playing or playing. Okay. For your assignment, please read each one of these words 5 times and write them 5 times each as well. Okay? So now let's review our lesson 60. Once again, lesson 60 in Khmer we say Merin ti học sập. Okay? It's on page 64. Page 64 in Khmer we say Tumpo ti học sập buồn. Okay? In this lesson, we have learned another set of consonant clusters, which in Khmer we say Pyeonchunep Sam. Okay? So on this page, we are going to read the cluster or the consonant cluster, the words, as well as the sentences without sounding them. Okay? Pno, pro, pyo, pngo, pnyo, pyo, pno, plo, pnu, prk, pro, pro, pre, pyu, pngom, pure, pneu, pure, pnag, pluk, plu, pleng, plieng. បរទេសទាំងឡាយសរសើរភ្លេងមហារីកខ្មែរយើងសម្បើមណាស់ This picture reads Pura. So we have now completed lesson 60. Amalai. For more info or feedback, please visit Cameroon School of San Francisco. Thanks.